just waiting for the game to load, and what we'll do then is we'll turn that stream music off that we've got on in the background, and we'll get started. I was on the game, and I loaded that to the main menu, and then the game crashed. It doesn't like quick resume, unfortunately, so that's where we're at with that. And CGD has just launched another video, so check that out later on as well. The game is taking a little while to load. It could just be because there's a lot of content that is having to load. Let's turn that music down a little bit. We'll pause that. We're into the game properly. We can get started. Let me just adjust my microphone ever so slightly. Go. Reason it's displaying on my screen a doodah. Let's go train driving with sweaty socks. Sweaty socks? Sweaty. Why are you talking about sweaty socks, Lee? Jocks. Oh, the sweaty jocks. Yes. Good evening, Lee. Hey, it's Anthony. Right, we are looking at the Fife Circle route this evening. Released. When did it release? Yesterday? Yes, I think it was yesterday. Yes, it was. That's why the stream is called 4th and Fife. Hey, Mr. Water, hope you're well. Yep, welcome everyone. Welcome along. Let's get started. Let's make sure that music is turned off. The media's got music on in the background somewhere. Turned off that. Right across there. So we could technically run a scenario, but I think what we will do, evening you wild crazy cat, it's Tosk, everyone. Welcome Tosk to the screen. I think what we'll do, we'll just run a timetable. We won't do the class 385 because the services on that one are very, very short. And what we will do is we will showcase a couple of custom liveries that have been made by a good friend of ours and our moderator on the channel, which is Jason. I'm sure he'll be along shortly. So these codes don't mean anything. Let's have a look at one of these. Cross country, let's do that one. XC. Glen Rose, let's do that one. Operate commuter service from Glen Ross, with Thornton to Edinburgh Waverley. That's not. Edinburgh Waverley to Dundee. Dundee to Edinburgh Waverley. Let's do that one. We don't want the 6th of December. We'll change the date. Get it to the right date. Oh, March 20 something. Date. 26? 27. 27. There we are. I don't know what day it is. But there we are. Right, let's get that loaded. I've turned off the menu music because I did have some music playing in the background. Which is royalty-free music that I happen to find on Apple Music. Although I'm still unsure about some of the rules around music and streaming, but we'll go with it. Right, let's get started.
ScotRail service to Edinburgh Waverley. Calling at Kirkcaldy, Kinghorn, Burnt Island, Aberdour.
So those announcements are automatic on the Class 170. I'll give you a look at the Class 170. Yeah, I'm that down slightly. This has been made by our moderator on the channel. The cross-country livery is available on the Creators Club, and Jason has made this himself. He's made 10 or 11 of these now, these liveries. So this is a cross-country livery, which is stunning, I have to say. Well done, Jason. I taught him everything he knows, by the way. Let's get the train set up. Let's move that can of cider out of the way, because we are drinking cider tonight whilst driving, so anything can happen. Let's get that safety systems on. Let's get the headlights in place as well. Turn the tail lights off. Let's go there. Where's the tail lights? Off. They're off. I think we were looking at the back of the train just then. Right, that says Edinburgh Waverley. We need to unlock the doors. Set that off. Passengers on. We're already going to be late leaving, but that's alright. No worries there. We will just carry on. Oh, hang on. What have I done? Everyone's gone. Oh no. Oh. What is going on? I want that one. Let's close that tab now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Too many tabs. So we'll see what happens with this route. I've played a little bit of it. This is sort of a first look, but not really. I say that because I have played a couple of runs on it. Do I prefer this over last week's Goblin Line? I don't know. It's early days. I definitely think Goblin Line is up there among some of the best. Lock the doors. Sorry mate, you'll have to get the next one. Your baseball cap on back to front. And off we go. As you can hear, this is a diesel motive unit, DMU. I may get this route, I'm debating. Well, you can decide after seeing the run, if you like, the route. But we're in Knox 3, and we'll knock it up a bit as we go. And we'll do an 8 camera as well while we pull out. Why not? It looks really good in cross-country livery, I have to say. Looks pretty good indeed. You have to mind my dodgy camera work. Me too, I wasn't sure about it at first, but the more I see of it, the more I fancy it. Don't you look at me. We'll jump in the cab. We'll jump in the cab now. A bit quieter. I like my UK lines. Yeah, I do as well. I love that livery, it's awesome. Yeah, if you want it, it's on the Creators Club. Jason helpfully has put all of the links to download the liveries within the Train Sim World channel on the SGD, on the Discord. So if you want them, all you have to do is click on the links, hit subscribe, and they'll appear in your game. And then you'll have them. So there's about 10 or 11 that he's done. I think he's up to 11 now. The man's a machine. Like I say, when he first started with Livery Editor on Train Sim World, he was not confident at all. And I did a couple of Livery Editor streams and sort of taught him and a lot of others, and sort of back in the days of TSW2, if you can believe it or not, when Livery Editor first became a thing. And for all intents and purposes, Jason has exceeded the training, as it were. The Padawan has become the master. But yeah, no, the cross-country livery is a really nice livery. It's very well done indeed. We are actually speeding, so that cut the power. This wouldn't be the first time that we're speeding, to be honest. Come round there. We'll leave it on idle. We'll coast around this corner. We are going uphill now, so we'll give it a bit of power. We'll stick it in notch 3 and see how we go. So like I say, we are on the ciders tonight. We are on the Thatcher's apple and blackcurrant. It's basically like an alcoholic fruit shoot, isn't it? Yeah. One for the kids. iPad. Ash is cozied up on the sofa. We are running to Edinburgh. I still got 4 UK routes to get, said Dougie. Welcome, Dougie. Thanks for joining. Hope you're all well. Still got 4 to get. Okay. Which 4 are those? I mean, I have them all, but I can tell you whether those 4 that you're thinking of getting are worth getting or not. There are some that I probably would say, get them if you really want them. But I certainly have my favourite. We are at max throttle going up this 0.6% gradient. I think I have them all, apart from this one. Yeah, like I say, this only came out yesterday, so still a little way to go. And I expect it to receive some patches as well. I believe there was a patch that either came out yesterday or is coming to fix a few issues that were addressed or raised by the community. So the patch will come to address those issues. Be a fairly sort of suspension on this thing to be okay. So we don't speed. Stick it back into idle. We're going back downhill. 1% gradient. We've got 65 coming up, so we do need to slow down. We'll do that gradually rather than just knock the brakes on to full. Last thing we want is to put the passengers through the front windscreen. No. The two new ones, so Goblin and Suffragette line and Fife Circle, so that's 2 new. Birmingham Cross City, West Cornwall Local. Birmingham Cross City is good. That's a fairly good route if you like this sort of stop and go commuter routes. West Cornwall Local. West Cornwall Local is fine if you're going to play anything but the 150 on it. The 150 is not. It's not a good version of the 150. It's not well implemented by Rivet at all. They could have done it justice and they didn't. But as a route, it's not a bad route at all. Now it's had updates and things. It's not a bad route. Stick something like the 800 on it and put the 800 into diesel mode to sort of represent the GWR modern day stuff, or stick a 158 on it or 166 or a pacer, and you'll have fun. The 150, no, it's completely underpowered for the route. Rivet messed it up, but hey ho. Still a good route, definitely. And it's my most local route. It's the nearest route to where I live. You haven't got Midland Main Line. I would probably get Midland Main Line possibly over. We need to
We'll
stop.
soon arrive at Kirkcaldy.
Yes, we will soon arrive at Kirkcaldy, and we are still going way overshoot. Are we going to overshoot or are we going to be alright? This was a long platform. I think we're still going to overshoot. just about. Oh dear, we'll get it one day. That's awful. Two doors are on the platform. That's terrible. They're not looking happy. Yeah, Midland Main Line is a good route with the Class 43 HST Intercity 125, whatever you want to call it. With some liveries on the HST that I have done, and I will get you the links at some point and put them on the chat or the Discord rather, and you can download those. It'd be good to put an HST on this route actually and see how well it performs. That'd be something to do. Welly, why not? Let's stick it into full power as we pull away and make our way to King Lawn. Now, as you will have heard, the announcements are automatic, and they're based on distance to the station rather than the time or something like that. So it's all managed by GPRS or GPS or something. So it's automatic. So when a train's near the platform, the announcement will happen and say the train now, the next station will shortly arriving at. Let's turn that on. God, yes, this is our sort of dispatcher bot thing. We'll have it on because immersion. It doesn't actually do anything. Got it. Wonderful. Football ground? I don't know what football ground that is. I would imagine it's one of the football teams that plays in this area. Well, that's okay. I'm not familiar with Scottish football. Someone will tell me, I'm sure. What is the football pitch that is near to the football to the Fife circle line? Jason will know if he's here. Probably. Just after Kirkcaldy. It could very well be Kirkcaldy Football Club or Kirkcaldy, whatever. We can go up to 75, but we're doing 69. Hey, 69. 7:27 o'clock. King Lawn, platform 1, 1.3 miles. So just quickly show you the map. So we're here. We were coming from, we're up here somewhere, and we're going this way. So this is the bridge here. This is the fourth bridge. This long stretch there. So we will be going over the bridge as we come down here, come up here into Edinburgh Waverley, which is this one. And then this is part of the Edinburgh to Glasgow line. That's the Edinburgh to Glasgow line there, I believe. Along there. Can actually drive quite a bit of it. Speeding quite a bit. I'm surprised the AWS hasn't stopped us.
Kinghorn.
Way over speed.
Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
I'll make sure I take my belongings with me. Way over. Oh, we need to concentrate. That overshoot again. We're probably going to miss the station entirely. Brakes. Oh, this is awful. 2 overshoots now, is it? Objective failure. Right, we'll just carry on to the next one then. That's an overshoot. That's definitely an overshoot. Not now. Exclamation point. Yeah. It's going about as well as it always does on these streams, isn't it? We're limited to 30 miles an hour through this tunnel. We'll do another outside shot in a little while. I hope everyone's had a good day anyway, and been enjoying the weather. Hopefully you've had better weather where you are than we've had down here. We've had cold weather, it's been freezing rain, we've had hail. Just not been a nice day. And yet yesterday was really nice. It felt like spring had finally arrived. You know, in fact, I actually felt too warm yesterday. And then today, no, winter's not quite given up yet. Here we are. We are along the coast now. Nice little caravan park there. The North Sea, I suppose. Unless it's one of them fancy Scottish lakes. I don't think it is, though. I think it would be good, didn't it? Actually, Rivet have done all right with the scenery, I think. Not done too badly at all. Got to 65. Cat had a poo. Really, have you fired? Have. Thanks. Is that you? Ugh. It was nice where I am this morning, but showery this afternoon. Oh, well, at least it started off well. Oh, Melly, that... God. That's horrid. Do you need a poo? Do you need a poo? Hello? Poo? No. Had one. The smell follows down from the bathroom, I think. No, I think the cat's fired as well. What is... Every time I scream, every time one of you's going off. Honestly.
We'll soon arrive at...
Just I have to put up here on.
Don't
Reading
forget
again.
to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
She just sounds so fed up with her job, doesn't she, that woman? Bless you. Oh, I can't operate in these circumstances. It's just foul. I'm gonna have to light a candle or something. Right, if you want to donate to the stream, you can donate to the Geek Daddy's charity, or the Geek Daddy Scented Candle Fund. So that every time I stream, I'm going to light a scented candle. The only problem is, if you hear of a gas explosion in Plymouth, it's because I've lit a candle in the house whilst they're all going off. Fine. And the cat's fast asleep as well. Not moved an inch. Gonna sit here guffing. Fine, don't worry about it. Good laugh. Yeah. Excuse me while I die. Asphyxiation. My family don't care about me. They're sat here behind me laughing. I'm suffocating. I'm not exaggerating. It's true. I'm having to breathe through my mouth and talk at the same time. It's horrid. It's just a horrid. It's not me. Honestly, if I'd gone off like that, I'd be checking my pants. Hideous, 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 hideous. Shut up. Right there, Tash? Tash is finding it hilarious. It's not an overreaction. Anyway, that out of the way. Let's get on back on our run. We are going to Abador. Abador? I think it's pronounced Abador. Abadour? What? What? Alright. Grief. Been corrected. Right. Let's briefly show you around the cab whilst we're here. So we've got the door controls are here. We've got the door deselect button. We've got a doors close signal, guard signal, what have you. Engine stop and start. We've got a TCA fault thing, whatever that is. Some more buttons. We've got a foot warmer. That's great. We can warm our feet. Brilliant. Need that in Scotland. Evening, Jason. Welcome to the stream. Compressor speed up. We don't want to press that because things happen when we press that. We'll stick we'll stick the aircon. We'll stick that on. Full heat only. No, we want full heat. There we are. It's cold. It's cold in Scotland. We've got the foot warmer on. We've got the heating on. What else? What else can we turn on? Turn notice board on. No. Train lighting. Turn that on. Yep. Train preheat. We don't want to fiddle with that. Blind. What else? Oh, that might be a good idea. Door power key that we didn't put in, but maybe we didn't need to. We've been able to open the doors anyway. Close. Can we drag this? No, we can only do that. Oh, I want to be able to drag it left and right as well. That would be kind of cool. A span. Both driver. That's the wiper control. Getting the London Overground route for my birthday off my uncle. Nice one, Dougie. It is a good route. It's very good. Yeah, there's all the controls. We've got safety controls over here. So rather than doing it on the keyboard like I did, you can come to this panel here and you can activate your safeties here. So we've got to stop the train. That's what we've got to do. Stick that into that. Stop the train. So we've got AWS. We've got the Vigilance. DSD. We've got Vigilance. We've got that one. That one. We'll have a proper look in a second.
Take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Yeah. British lady's going off again. We've got all the switches here behind the panel. Various fuses here. Some of them you can switch. That's that. We've hit the brakes a bit too hard there. Jason, have you seen which livery? The ping's only just appeared. That's annoying. You haven't seen which livery we're running yet, have you? That'll be a surprise for you when we show you in a second. Just pull into Abador. Abadour. However you pronounce it. Of course you did pronounce it, but I didn't. Nope. Only one of 12. 12? I thought it was 11. Now 12 people. Done another one. In Jason's pallet. Yay, we've actually stopped at a station and not overshot it. Okay, big reveal. Are you ready? 12 went up before, 13 coming soon. For goodness sake. I regret ever teaching you. No, I don't. I'm joking. I got the London Overground. Again. I got the London Overground route on PS5 for $14.99. Redeemed some PlayStation Stars reward points and got £10. Fair enough. That's a bargain. Can't argue with that. Good night, Amelia. Why are we rolling back? Oh, we're rolling backwards. That XC has gone down really well in the community, considering I hated making it. Yeah. There we go, let it pull away. Hello, the Geek Daddy. Guard Lanquit, 1950. Good evening. Hope you're alright, buddy. Well done, thanks for joining. Our train just disappears around the corner and then we'll jump into the cab view. Bring it up a couple of notches. Good night, Amelia. Good night. Love you. Right then. London Midland one's been withdrawn. What? Why is it being withdrawn? Is there something to do with licensing? I would have thought if any of them would have been withdrawn, it would have been, you know, the red and white one. I'm not going to say the name. You know what I'm talking about. To be fair, London Midland was a strict no-no. Did you break the rule? Hey, Jason broke the rules, everybody. Naughty, naughty. To be fair, when I did the TGV, the orange TGV livery, and tried to put that on the Creators Club, that was an instant takedown. There are some liveries that you're not supposed to be doing on Creators Club. Some people somehow have managed to get away with it, but not everyone. Rules are meant to be broken. It's how far you can push them. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure I've pushed a few with liveries and things. We've all done it. First time I've seen this route. Yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a first look at the Fife Circle route as it came out yesterday. So we haven't. This is the first look for the channel. As I did last week, I did a first look for you guys on the Goblin line. So I figured, well, another new route this week. We'll give it a go. We'll give you guys a look, so you can make your own minds up, and you can sort of have my take on it as well. But I know there are other streamers out there. I know there are other videos out there that show the route. And I thought you guys are here week in, week out, and you love sort of joining in with the chaos as I completely mess up driving a train. We will soon arrive at Algetty Bay. There we go. So like I said, that's automatic. Jason tells me it's to do with the distance to the station. I have heard some people requesting that she stops saying, please remember to take your belongings with you. I'm not answering that phone call. I'm streaming, so I'm not going to answer it. It's an 0800 number. Nope. Not happening. I know what it is. It's Scottish Power. Gonna overshoot again. Yep. Bloody phone's fault, that is. He's Lee's spamming his dog again. Geek Daddy has missed 26 stations so far. Tell him to try harder. Try harder! Can I peel you away for a second to put the... Right, 2 secs. I've been told by Tasha to put the heating on. Oh, it's a voicemail. They've left a voicemail. I don't know who it is, but they've left a voicemail. 2 seconds. That's quite funny. I'm on a Scottish route, and I'm getting a phone call from Scottish Power of all places. They seem to think that I haven't paid my bill, and I have. I always think that says hashtag over love a shot, love a shoot. That failed. What failed? What failed? Mod poll. Oh, I don't know why. What is it you want to have a poll on? See that? There's a poll for that. Hang on. There's a quick action thing here that lets me do polls. 2 seconds. What are you trying to do a poll on? Quick action. You want a poll? What do you want a poll on? I'll do the simple. Do it the simple way. Alright, okay. Oh, I see. Yes, yeah, that's a good point. So, a couple of people have mentioned doing livery editor streams to show you guys how to use livery editor. Jason and I were talking about it as well, and it has been a while. It's all very well that I show you guys routes and you watch me play the game and stuff, but it's been a while since we've actually done a livery editor stream, and predominantly what we do with those is I load up the livery editor and I pick a train and we paint it. Yeah. Lee said yes. And then I talk you through sort of how to do things like weathering effects and shadows and doing 3D effects and stuff. Yeah. Okay. I think that's 2 votes for yes. If it's something you'd like to see, just literally a tick or a yeah, like Dougie's done. Some kind of thing that says to us, yes, okay, yes, we're doing a livery editor stream or something like that. So. And then we can just sort of we'll pick a loco or something at some point. 3 yeses. Told you already. I want one. Yes. 4 yeses. 3 yeses. 3 yeses. Okay. Let's see. If we get 5 yeses, then I'll do it next week. We'll do a livery editor stream. Do a tutorial stream. We've got 3 yeses. 2 more. 2 more yeses, and we'll do it. My wife and dog both said yes. That makes. No, they need to be in a chat, Lee. You get Emma to join Twitch and come in the chat and say yes, and then and then I'll accept it. You're probably working now, isn't she? I don't know. We actually arrive at the station early and not overshoot. Is that what? Or is it just based on the fact that I missed the station previously? Green for next... You've gone into the Discord to do it. Green for next week. Should the Geek Daddy do a livery editor stream? Mr. Water says yes. That's 4. One more. One more yes. Go on, Toss. I know you're still here. You must want a livery editor stream. Three games coming to Game Pass tomorrow: Open Road, Hot Wheels, and Diablo 4. Yeah. I'm guilty of nothing. Okay, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm gonna give Diablo 4 a look. On loud. I'm gonna give Diablo 4 a look. The reason being is I love Diablo 3. I think Diablo 3 is the best game in the series. And I want to try Diablo 4, although I'm a little bit put off by the fact that it's persistently online. And so you can't just go around doing solo looting and what have you. And somebody said to me that the loot system is not as good as the Diablo 3 loot system. But I'll give it a go. I'll play it. I have also re-downloaded No Man's Sky because updates and stuff like that. Some big updates there. There's some ship building customization, and they've updated space station things, which seems like it's right up my alley again. I got very, very bored of No Man's Sky, but then it was the only thing I played for years and years and years. I still love Diablo 2. No, I mean, again, Diablo 2 was a very good game as well. Me and my partner played Diablo 3 quite a lot, and it was like our thing. Now it seems to be Sea of Thieves is our thing. We had a couple of hours on it today. But yeah, if I can get her back into Diablo 3, that would be ideal. If I could get her onto Diablo 4, it'd be brilliant. But he kind of said, I played the demo and I didn't like it, so I don't think Tasha's going to be playing Diablo 4 anytime soon. We've got an ad break in about 30 seconds. I have snoozed it a few times, but it is going to hit us in 30 seconds. I can't snooze it anymore. I'm so sorry. Sorry, about 20 seconds. Sorry. So some of you may get a short ad break as we start coming across the bridge. Or this bridge here. Hopefully by the time you come back, we will be on the 4th bridge. See how we go. We are coming up. Nine people watching. Just someone type yes who hasn't already. Bottle back a little bit. We can't. We need to be doing 50 as we here. Welcome back. You've joined us just at the right moment. We are literally coming onto the fourth bridge right now. Yeah, we've got the fourth road bridge over there. There is another bridge, but it doesn't look like it's finished being built. There's the second fourth road bridge, or is it the third fourth bridge? How many fourth bridges is it? The first bridge, the second bridge, the third, fourth? Nope, this is the fourth. Yeah, okay. Anyway, there's the fourth road bridge. Out of the way, train. There's the road bridge there. And then got the fourth bridge here. Yes. I'll take that. That's 5 yeses. Okay. So we've got our 5 yeses. So if you join us next Wednesday, we will do a livery editor tutorial stream, and we'll talk about choosing your loco. We'll talk about choosing colours, colour theory a little bit. We'll touch on that. We'll talk about weathering as well. We'll do some weathering on something. How to do like grime and dirt and what have you, and paint chips, scratch, stuff like that. So that you guys can have a go with it yourself. It does sound good. You're right. And we'll look at some of the liveries that I've done as well, with various sort of weathering and all that sort of stuff. We'll give it a go. Why not? Do something a bit different from driving. So we have 3.9 miles to go for Edinburgh Gateway platform 1. Approach that, and we're becoming more into Edinburgh. My controller batteries are low. Oh. Plug my controller in. I actually turned my TV down. We can go up to 80 here. It says 80, but oh no, the max speed is 100. I've never been able to get this to 100 miles an hour. I mean, it seems to struggle getting up to 80. So 100 seems to be a bit of a push. Maybe on a downhill stretch or something, we might be able to get to 100. Reckon we can do it before we hit Edinburgh Gateway? 2.9 miles. I don't think we'll hit 100 miles an hour somehow. Doubt you'll get 100 miles an hour. Score. Check out the Simulation Gamers Discord for all things simulation gaming. Yeah, if you're not already on the Discord, by all means, please consider joining it. We're a very friendly bunch there, and we talk about all sorts of simulation games, and some other games as well, and other bits and pieces that take our interest. Like I say, we're a friendly bunch. You doubt you'll get to 100 mile an hour? You won't with that attitude. No, you're quite right. Let's do it. Come on, we can do it. 86, 87. Going flat out. 88. 88 miles per hour. Going back to the future. 89. Come on. We're going to have to stop. Not going to do it. We're going to have to stop. We didn't have to stop for the gateway platform. Someone clip that so we can add time travel effects afterwards. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll clip it. I'll go back and clip it.
Edinburgh Gateway. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train. Otherwise, they'll be nicked. Quite likely that already it'll be nicked. So, do we have any custom liveries appearing on AI trains? Doesn't look like. I'm assuming that. I don't know. I'm assuming that when you upload to Creators Club, you can set whether they appear on AI trains or whether they are just usable for whatever you're driving. I can't remember. It's been a while. I know you were a bit concerned about the lighting in TSW with the purple here. It actually looks alright. With the lighting, it's pretty much spot on. There's a bit of what was going on there, but that's just the lighting. It actually looks okay. Timetable didn't fix it from EDN. Okay. Rivet. Yeah, say no more. I mean, the only thing that I'm going to touch on, Jason, is I kind of feel like these doors are a little bit too red. I think they need to be a bit more pink, but it could just be the lighting, like you say. Have a look at this side. They look alright on that side. It's a hard one. It is a hard one. They look good though. We'll do another livery at some point. We'll play another one. Thanks for glitching me through the wall there. Great. Guy just walked into me and glitched me through the wall. Great. Edinburgh Gateway. Some Gaelic on the sign now as well. Gotta wait 2 minutes. Which means that we can have another swig of cider. Through the wall, not on platform 9 3/4, are you? Well, you say that. We'll be on platform 9 3/4 in July. As we are going to the Harry Potter experience, or the Harry Potter studio tours in London in the summer holidays. So we're looking forward to that. We're just sat here waiting. Oh, it's great there, isn't it? Have you been before? No, we haven't been before. I mean, it's only recently, really, that Amelia started to take an interest in Harry Potter in a big way. And we watched the first film with her. We've been reading the first book. Been taking our time with the first book, but we've watched the film, and she's absolutely obsessed. She wants to watch the second film. But we just need to find the time to sit down with her and watch it. We want to make the time to watch the films with her, because obviously, as you go through the films, they sort of get some more and more darker and older themes, and she's only 6, so it's sort of, how far do we go with them, and at what point do we say you need to be a bit older before you watch this one, read this thing. So yeah, but I mean, the whole idea of the wizarding world and Harry Potter and being able to go to a school and learn magic, kind of, for a 6-year-old, that's an awesome thing. So very, very, very excited. And it's part of our summer holiday that we booked. We're going to go and see my parents, that I've been meaning to go and see for a little while. And various circumstances have happened that sort of delayed it and pushed it back. And finally now it's all booked and we're ready to go in the summer holidays. So we're looking forward to that. They live in Halifax. So got a bit of a trip to make from the southwest up to the west of Yorkshire. 6, yes. 6, yes, we've checked Discord. Right. 6 yeses, Chase. Oh, right then. Like I said, I've already agreed to do it, so that's fine. So yeah, we actually saved ourselves quite a bit of money. I booked the tickets the other night, not last night, the night before. And we're not travelling up via LNER. What we're actually doing is going direct from King's Cross, into Halifax directly. I don't know how many more ways I can say direct. Via the Grand Central. It was £45 for the 3 of us from London King's Cross to Halifax. £45, 3 people. That's single. And it was £70 coming back. I don't know why. I think it's probably because it's like the bank holiday or whatever. You'll love it. Bring a second stash of cash. You may need to sell an internal organ. Oh yeah. Well, now the transport, the hotels, and everything is paid for. Any money that we save between now and obviously July is going towards the spending money pot, which we already have a little bit of. Which way are you coming back? We're coming back the same way. We were going to do, like I say, I was going to do what I said to you about going via West Coast main line and going that way, but actually we've just saved ourselves so much money doing Grand Central and then coming back via Paddington. It was £141 for the 3 of us on Great Western, from Plymouth to London and back, and obviously again coming back, £141. So I mean, they were a little bit on the expensive side, but I effectively booked it as 2 lots of singles, so singles going up and singles coming back, and that's actually worked out cheaper than doing an open return. And then we're staying in Farringdon, which is where we stayed last time we went to London. And the only reason for that is that the hotel was just lovely. It was such a nice hotel, and it was not the least expensive of them, but it was the cheapest one in central London. The rest of them were sort of, Hounslow and Heathrow and Chiswick, and like miles out of our way. Whereas Farringdon is fairly close to King's Cross. I mean, it's only sort of a couple of stops away on the underground, which means we can get to King's Cross, we can get to Euston, and get to Watford fairly easily from there. And it's not a million miles away from Paddington either. So advanced ticketing 2 will be cheaper. Just a bugger if one train is late, cancel, make a connection. Yeah, well, this is the thing. We won't need to make a connection, so it's straight up. So it's a direct, straight up train from Plymouth to Paddington. no changes involved, and then again coming back again. And I've specifically done it so that we travel up to London, we have a couple of days in London, and then we book out at a hotel and travel up to mum and dad's, and then the same coming back. Effectively, I've made sure that coming back from Halifax, we've left ourselves enough time to get across London before getting our train to back to Plymouth. So I think we've got like an hour and a half on arriving into London to make our connection at Paddington. So touch wood, no surprises, and we can make it across London. And I know my way across London like really well anyway, so shouldn't be a problem. I don't foresee any problems anyway, but I am aware that things do happen, engineering works and delays and what have you, so I'm aware of that issue. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We are needing to stop at Haymarket as we approach Edinburgh. And our wonderful assistant, who appears to have gone mute.
Soon arrive at
There we go.
Haymarket. Don't forget to take your belongings with you before you leave the train.
And I messed that up a little. Yeah, the Harry Potter experience. I was quite surprised by the prices on that, but I understand why the prices are what they are. I mean, for what's there and and what you get and stuff. It was £159. I paid £9 for the guidebook because I do like a guidebook. I'm a bit of a I say I'm a bit of a geek, but I'm a bit of a geek for guidebooks as well. And it's a souvenir guidebook, so I was like, yeah, why not? And then Amelia currently has a couple of hundred saved for spending money, but I'm sure we'll save a bit more again. So that she can get some more things. I want a few bits as well. I want some Harry Potter memorabilia. Because I'm a geek, why not? I think Tash probably wants some bits. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those sort of once in a lifetime things, maybe twice in a lifetime sort of things. Maybe we'll take her again when she's older. We've had a little bit of money given to us, so it helped us to pay for it. Good. The circumstances around how we came across that money or how we were awarded that money aren't great, but Ash lost her mum a couple of years ago. But she would have wanted us to have a holiday, so that's right. We're coming into Edinburgh Waverley now. 1.2 miles. That stop. It's starting to become a bit more sort of built up and urban. That we're into the city properly. And then we'll see about doing another run of some sort. So I'm kind of aware that the speed limit coming up is only 20. I don't want to go too fast. Don't forget as well, we have got the Pokemon community game running. If you want to take part in that, you're by all means welcome. I am considering just shutting it down because a lot of the time nobody's doing it, nobody's playing, so kind of considering pausing it for a bit. trying to think about streaming some other stuff. I'm not doing. I have no idea what I'm doing with it anyway. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think it is a little bit sort of haphazard in places. Not the easiest thing to be to run. I might consider just getting rid of it, just binning it off. Yeah. No. I was thinking about what other screens we could do. I want to stream some more. I want to stream some more Taxi Life, and I want to stream some more sim content. But I'm not sure what it is that I want to stream. I was thinking some truck driver, the American Dream. Maybe some hotel renovator. Maybe some more power wash simulator. I bought the 40k Warhammer 40k add-on for power wash simulator the other day. So we could take a look at that, I suppose. It could be that we do some streaming tomorrow. Got some time. I was going to go to the office and do some work, but I might leave that till next week now. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. You guys will all get pinged anyway. You're all following, so you'll all get pinged when I go live. Keep your eyes and ears open, I suppose. Look at what we're going to do. I realise that I need to stream perhaps more than once a week. I've been quite pinged late in my... Yeah, I don't know why it's pinging you so late, Jason. There's not really an awful lot I can do about the pings, I suppose. I can have a look in the settings. I can go deep into the Twitch settings and see what no. We've got a Hannington. Got some more shops here. Unlock doors. I'm going to climb out here quick. Poster over here. So these are one of the collectibles. Fair for 4th Bridge. There we are. What else have we got? Ticket office here. I can't remember what the collectibles are, to be honest. It's the usual sort of posters, route maps, other things. But I can't remember what they all are. I'm sure there's probably some things to find. Why can't I go in a sweet shop? A bit rude. Can I go in a coffee shop? No, I can't have sweets and I can't have coffee. I can play this. If you're not doing a Scottish jig around your living room right now, are you even Scottish? Well, that was nice, wasn't it? But you can only do it once. On your hammer yar piano. Hammer yar. We're just going to head out down here. No, we can't go out that way. Disappointing. We can. These are cool. You like this sort of thing? We can go up at these working escalators, everybody. Working escalators. Oh, yes. CSW finally has working escalators. However, unlike on the Goblin line, the lists don't work. You can have one or the other, but you can't have both. We're supposed to be locking the door. We're locking the doors. There's a pastry place. I prefer pasty, but yeah. You want to give up? No, I don't want to give up. Go back to it. Sorry. Lists do work, just not those ones. Oh, right, okay. Alright, the lists do work on the route, but it's not those ones. I think they're sort of over that way somewhere. I seem to remember that they worked on the Edinburgh to Glasgow route. Get back in the train. Get down. Shut the door. Shut the door. Shut that door. Oh no, we don't need to shut that door. Right, that's that. I got fined 1,772.5 points for speeding, but I still got a platinum. Feel back, pal. Take a dog home. Fair enough. Taking strays home again, everyone. You know what's great. I'm joking. Be 10 minutes. No, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Let's return to the main menu. Right, what are we feeling? Do we want another Fife circle run, or do we want something else? It's up to you. We could do another goblin run, I suppose. If you weren't here last week and you missed the goblin line, we could do a goblin run, or we could do something else, or we could do another Fife circle. Really, it's up to you guys. I'm happy with going again on the Fife circle line. Yeah, do another goblin run, said Mr. Water. That's fine. We'll do another goblin run. Good run. It's a good route. We'll do another. Yeah, London Overground, Gospel Oak. We don't want to do a scenario. Timetable. So as you can see, we've got on foot. We've got class 20 RF. I don't know what the class 20 RF is. 23 minutes. Light engines. So got a class 66. Oh, I was going to do a class 66 stream at some point for Harry. I don't think he's here. I think he's done well. So we were going to do a class 66 stream for Harry because he was a bit unsure about class 66s and how to make them work. And I said to him, they're one of the easiest diesels to drive, and they are. Just understanding that the brake, you need to put the brakes on and then reduce the brake pressure down so that you can take the brakes off again. So takes a little bit sort of thinking about overall. We'll do a goblin run on the 710 again. I think. Could we do a Barking Riverside run to Gospel Oak? We've done Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside last week. And we did the scenario as well. Do that one. Why is it defaulting to the 1st of November? Get the right date. 27. Should we give the dynamic weather? Should we give it some light rain, light clouds? Do that. We'll give it some clouds. It's March. The weather's been a bit meh. So we'll give it some weather. Off with. See what happens. I'm there going, where's the music? But I turned the music off because we had some music going on in the background. Go for the dark rain. I've loaded in now. Do you want full rain and in the dark? You want like early evening, do you? We can do an early evening. Let's do an early evening. That's fine, we can do it. We'll do an early evening with rain. Yeah? Alright, okay. We'll do an early evening sort of rush hour, I think, would be good. Do a good rush hour commuter run with heavy rain. See what happens. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to spad. And that's what you're all waiting for. That's the only reason any of you ever come here, isn't it? To watch me fuck it up. So much faith in me. Right. Range. Timetable. That one. Dawn. Early evening. We want, what, like 1700, something like that. is a Barking Riverside to Gospel Oak. That one looks about good. Let's go. Rainstorm. Rainstorm. That will do that. Heavy rain. So I mean, it won't be dark, but it will be sort of early evening. I don't want to do it too dark because you guys won't see anything. It'll be too dark for you guys to see what's happening. But sort of early evening will be. Actually, that is fairly dark, isn't it? Let's get the train set up. Master key. We'll do it on the keyboard. I'll show you down here actually, because it makes more sense to show you guys how to do it with the controller rather than just going with the keyboard all the time. Set that into pure. Start off with. If the train is from a cold start, you press that one, and then you press the pantograph up, but it should be okay. And then we unlock the doors. Stick that into forward now. And then, right, I need to find, let's see here, the AWS Vigilance, DSP, driver space, right, brake continuity. I'll find it in a second. So the AWS is on. Is there another switch I need to throw, Jason? Turn that all on? Not, I think there's a TPWS. There we go, that one. There we go, that's the one we wanted.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Thank you very much, train. So that's all ready to go now. So we just need to wait to load the passengers. The wiper is going. Show you guys the train on the outside.
Take extra care whilst on the station. Surfaces may be slippery.
Surfaces may be slippery. Yep, it might very well be. This is Barking Riverside. These guys have been standing around for days doing not very much. Oh, we've got thunder and lightning. Not just heavy rain, it's now a thunderstorm. Flash of lightning just there then. Let's head off. Yeah, good to go, I think. Oh, what have I done here? I've put myself inside the building. There we go. Vigilance and DSD annoy me on the 710. Oh, okay. I don't really do the DSD because I can't hear it, so I don't use the foot pedal. I mean, I can press it, but I don't really, yeah. I don't really tend to use it. There's a flash of lightning over there. We'll see if we get any flashes of lightning in front of our train. It's certainly looking a bit miserable out there on the early evening run. Take the commuters home. So what's our first stop? Our first stop is Barking itself, platform 8. We start to speed a little bit, come off the elevator section, going to Barking. Oh, not coming into Barking just yet. We got 1.8 miles. I love the details on this route, the graffiti and lived in sort of atmosphere that they've given very much like Blackpool with its sort of lived in the real world feel. It feels like it's a real place. It feels lived in. It feels worked. Some of the routes I've sort of felt that there's no, I feel a bit sterile, even with all the stuff going on. It feels a bit like, I mean, sort of not much happening. Not doesn't feel lived in. Doesn't feel like it could be a real place. Probably talking nonsense. Yeah, it's nice along this route. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's really. The AWS is kicking off that. Got a yellow. As we're coming to Barking, we've got a yellow. We've got a red. So we've probably got something in front of us at Barking. So we will just start to slow down and be ready to stop. We need to do. We've got a red signal approaching us. Up there, look. We'll coast a little bit because we are going uphill, and we'll just slow down. We've got another magnet that's there. That's going to ping. Set that off. Got a yellow. We can more or less just carry on coasting at 25 along that. Red coming quite quickly after it, so be ready to stop. That's not my red though, is it? That's not my signal. My signal's up there. That's my signal up there. That's on that line. Alright, we're alright then. On yellow. Fine. We've got a bit of wind going on and we've got the rain going on as well, isn't it? We wanted a bit of a dark and miserable London day. You've got it. You've got a dark and miserable London afternoon. London evening. I can operate this train a bit better than I can the 170. It's a bit more forgiving of my mistakes than the 170 or any of the other trains, I think. I'll plug on the wall if you want to plug your iPhone or any other sort of mobile device in. Other mobile devices are available, of course, not just iPhone. I have noticed as well, I was doing the Halloween scenario the other day, and it started to snow, and I noticed this light flashing, which is the traction sand. So as the train was starting to lose traction with the snow that was on the line, iPhone just do, well, whatever. I'm back! Welcome back. We're on the Goblin line. We had a request that we do a quick run on the Goblin line. Because I think from the what people are saying is that they prefer the Goblin line over the Fife line, and I have to say I do as well. But we'll give the Fife line a little bit more of a chance. But certainly in terms of the two releases that have come out recently, I think the Goblin line is slightly better. The AWS just tipping over there because we've got yellows. That's our first yellow signal, and then we've got a yellow signal after that. That's our second, and then we've got a red. So that's our advanced signal to say, you know, be prepared to stop. Distance signal, whatever it's called. And then we've got the yellow saying the next signal is at red, and then the next signal after that is red. But we'll be stopping before that anyway because we've got wood grains coming up. Yeah, it's Toss cheering with the bits there. Thank you very much, Toss. Appreciate it. Coming into Wood Grange Park Platform 1 now. Got their umbrellas up and they're all standing behind the yellow line. Except for that guy who's standing a bit close, but he is behind the line, so we won't have to go at him too much. We stopped a little bit short of the stop marker, but they'll all walk down now. But yeah, I have noticed a nice little touch with some of the passengers on this route. Some of them have AirPods or the dovetail, and some of them have big chunky headphones. Some of them have like black, what I can only assume is like normal AirPods, or not AirPods, earpods going on here. They're having a, gosh, what? They're having a group hug. Oh, that's like, oh dear. Okay. Oh, they were having a nice group hug and off on their way. I didn't lock those doors, I didn't press that. What's going on here? The doors close automatically on this, don't they, Jason? The door closes automatically. Is that right? I seem to remember hearing something about automatic door closing. They do. Forced to tie implemented. What? Forced to tie implemented. Huh? What on earth is a forced to tie? Sorry, rush typing. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm sure you don't mean what you've just written. First time implemented. There we go. So yeah, automatic door closure on the Goblin line is the first. It was implemented here first on this line. So that's pretty awesome, isn't it? I think that's the first time I've witnessed it working as well. Normally I'm sort of closing the doors manually. Don't need to. You can go up to 45 after this sign. Once the rear of the train passes that sign, there we go, 45. We are coming into Wanstead Park, Platform 1, so we don't want to go too fast. This train is much, much more forgiving than, I mean, I've slightly gone past the stop marker there, but it's alright, still on the platform. Like I say, it's more forgiving than any other train. That's that. I would class that as a good stop. I mean, stop marker's there somewhere, there it is. But, no, we're slightly forward of it, but that's not bad. Wait, why haven't they closed automatically now? Something I'm supposed to be doing? Oh! That guy got... Hey! He got stuck then. Don't fuck about with the doors. There's always that one guy on the underground and the overground. There's always that one guy that's just, you know, the rules don't apply to me. Always one. Usually me. No, it's not always me. Speeding. Slow down. Which is odd for a 20-second time stop. Only after 48 seconds. Oh, they're timed at 48 seconds, but it should be a 20-second time top. Oh. They should close automatically after 48 seconds. But it's only a 20-second stop. It's not a lot. Leytonstone High Road. Poker catch. There we go. Trusted having a go. There is a timer here that says stop fall. Vehicle overrun? What, the train's now telling me that I've overrun? I haven't though, the stop marker's there. I've pretty much nailed that stop. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 7, 48, there we are. So it is 48 seconds, right. Get the speed up to 45, and then we'll stop at Leighton Midland Road, the home of Leighton Orient. Or, well, Leighton, yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know why I applied to brakes like that then. Being a bit overcautious, I think. Rainstorm is giving it some welly. So as you can see, that light's lit up now. It's giving us some sand, help the traction. Kind of doing it automatically. It's gone off again now. There's me sat in there. That's me. It's got to be 48 seconds, surely. Where are we at? That's
For your safety and comfort, this station
I like that. I like the automatic door closure. Look, just popping out. No, that's fine. You've got dogs to walk and all the rest of it. It's fully understandable. Slow down a little bit. Walthamstow is the next stop. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't want to put the emergency brake on. Never mind. Yeah, I kind of messed that up a little bit and thought, actually, I can take the brakes off and just coast into the stop marker. Alright. Got away with it, I think. Take a quick shot. I do like in-game photography, so give it a go. We'll look to run another screenshot contest soon on the SGD, on the Discord. Try and get a screenshot contest set up again. There we go. I think that's a good shot. I don't know what you guys think. Lock the doors. We're at 43, 45. Shut now at 48 seconds. Oh. Bit of throttle. You know, I'd like to, I couldn't do it because there's no overhead lines, but I kind of like to give these trains a run on the the Isle of Wight line, but they won't run on the Isle of Wight because there's no overhead wires for them to run on. Although they can run on third rail, so there is a DC system collect, so can run these on third rail. Which means effectively they could run on the southeastern high speed. Well, give that a go. There's a defibrillator there. Yes, I said it correctly. Defibrillator. We had problems last week saying that. It's actually been a good run. I've enjoyed this run. We could lock the doors ourselves. We are 2 minutes late though, so it could be something that we think about doing. That 48-second stop is just a little bit too long, I think. I just need to change that. It's almost a minute late. We're almost a minute out before the ad is about to start. So we're going to get another ad break. I do apologise. Tottenham platform 1, South Tottenham even. Next stop. We should be doing 20. I missed that entirely. Should have been doing 20 over there. But now we're doing 20. We can probably speed up to 45. Typical. I finally get down to required speed and we speed up again. Hey ho. That's interesting, I've noticed. There appears to be a bug whereby pressing the shift button, which is X on Xbox, to do the second tone, the low tone, doesn't always work. You can see. It's not working. But if I do it on keyboard, it works fine. That's interesting. I press the B button and end it. It works. How strange. I've just seen a route map. There's a defibrillator. I just see a route map. Where did I see? I'm sure I saw a route map a second ago. Close. Working left. Oh no. You haven't got a missing route map. No. I was sure I saw a missing route map. Maybe it wasn't. Hello. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a valid ticket to travel, mate. Why? Hello. Whatever. Not gonna move. It's on him. He's not in my way, so it's not a problem for me. Right. So we're off to having a green lane. Now. I think we're coming from Barking. So after we've left having a green lane, there is a section, there's a bridge over the track. Now that is the East Coast Main Line, and I believe, I'm told, that there's a bench that you can walk up to from Haringey, or from that section. You can walk up to a bench, sit on the bench, and you can train spot, and you can watch trains, various different trains on the East Coast Main Line, at different times. I haven't done it myself. I haven't had time, but it's interesting to see. I think we may give it a quick look or something. We're coming into Haringey, green lane. Just had a cow then. Why did I hear a cow? Bit weird. Oh, we're stopping here. We're stopping. I got momentarily distracted. That's not good. Nobody's seen that, right? Nobody's paid any attention to that. So we're good. So we're calling at Crouch Hill, Upper Holloway, Gospel Oak, formed of 4 coaches, London Overground. Platform 1 for the 1746 service to Gospel Oak. See, I could be a platform announcer. Do a good job. I'm still listening. Okay, you're listening, but you're not looking. So, no.
and on all train services. Receive links easily.
Away we go. So yeah, this bridge, I think it's this one. One coming up here. One of them is a road bridge, and one of them is a bridge carrying the East Coast Main Line. I think that is. No, it's the second. No, it is that. Hang on. Wait a minute. What's going on? Yeah, it is the second bridge. Right, it's the same. Yeah. Well, it's the same bridge sort of thing, but we're just under the first section where the road is. East Coast Main Line is here. Coast Main Line, that's Haringey Station there. And then that's down to London that way. Doesn't appear to be anything. Where's this bench? Going on about walking, being able to walk up and sit on a bench. Assume that. Oh, there. Is that it? So you can walk up and sit on that bench and watch the train. Still too much on the platform? Yeah, I know. So yeah, you can free roam. If you spawn in at like Haringey Green Lane and walk up to that goblin up there too, is it? Yeah, but if you walk up to that bench, you can, I believe you can sit on it and watch the trains go by. That's what I'm told anyway. I don't know how much truth there is to it, but you can certainly stand there and look at the trains. Crouch Hill's the next stop. You can sit there for ages. Cool. I might do that in a minute. After the stream's ended, I might have a go and sit up there and see what trains I see. Take some rail fan photos. Unlock the doors manually. Only reason being is that we're 3 minutes late because we've been waiting for those doors to close automatically. Also not being helped by the atrocious weather that we seem to be having with Tosk and Mr. Water. Well, it's mainly Tosk that asked for rain. We're also speeding now. Upper Holloway, next stop. Right, you wanted light rain, I thought it should be dark rain. I've suddenly realised what you meant. Dark as opposed to, yeah. That took me far too long. I thought you meant you wanted it dark and rainy. It is dark and rainy, sort of. But no, I know what you mean. Gosh, that took me forever. I apologise for that. I didn't cotton on to what you meant by dark rain. Awful. I should have, yeah, I should have got that sooner. Let's open the window. Those windows are tinted. Tinted windows. Tint my train. Yeah, I'm locking the man free. It just takes too long with the automatic. It's a cool feature. It just feels like we're sat waiting. Wait. Other trains passing by us. I haven't seen any 66s on this run. Some of the I know last week we did a couple of runs and we saw some 66s, but none so far on this run. Probably the wrong time of day, I suppose. Speeding again. The AWS go off now. We are. Got a yellow. Come into Gospel out. My watch is telling me I need to start unwinding for bedtime. It's like, it's only 9 o'clock. Calm down. Warm enough now, and I'll come down in a minute. Fine, we'll just have to wait until I finish the screen. And I'll turn the heat. So we're pulling in to our final destination dead on the stroke of 9 o'clock, which is great because it means I can now we'll pull in here and that'll be the end of the stream. That's a good time, right on time. We've done that well. We are. Very wet Gospel Oak. Flap of thunder. That's that. Right, speeding 1,235 points taken off. Still got a platinum. I don't know how. Look at all that where I've been speeding. No spads not acceptable. Not this week. No spads this week. some overshoots, but no spads. Yeah, I like Gospel Oak. I like it. Cheers. No, you're welcome. You're welcome, Len. Skyway, catch you all later. Skyway? Anyway, I think he means. Yep. Thank you very much for joining for another Playing with Train stream. I appreciate every single one of you that joins, all your followers, everyone in the chat. Good action. Nice action, pal. Thank you. I shall see you soon. Like I say, keep an eye on the Discord and on the socials and what have you. And if you've got your notification turned on, you should get a ping when I go live. And we will try and do something else at some point this week. Maybe some truck driver, maybe some hotel. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, keep the notifications on and you'll know when I'm live next. All right, I'm off. Take care for now. Bye-bye.